there! How are you doing tonight? My name is Tom Leo, and you are joining us on another round of shiny hunting. I'm back with Poochyena, which is not really something that I expected to happen. I honestly thought I was going to get that, like, last stream. Didn't happen, though. So, doing it again. That's what happens when we don't get the Pokemon we search for in the first go-around. We keep at it until we get it. Or until the next Pokemon, or until I finish the next mainline Pokemon game and do shiny hunting in there. Which has been confirmed that Gen 10 is a thing. I actually haven't seen the trailer for it. Actually, I'm trying really hard not to look at the trailer because I don't want any spoilers or anything like that. I know it's a trailer, it's not gonna get spoiled, but it's like, I don't know. I don't want the information right now. All right. All I know is the title of the games is Pokemon Waves and Winds, which is like, all right, that's kind of cool, I guess. But until then, we're just gonna stick with Gen 9, playing Violet. Why am I saying? Let's just get right to it. How's it going, Heather Flanagan? Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. Let's get started. Okay, we're at 110. I've got more eggs this time, I think. Yeah, there should be sufficiently more eggs. But I am still also going to be looking in the ground. Or looking... I'm going to be hunting in these ground... Alright, well, I can't figure out the right words, so just... bit's over. What is that? Oh, that's a spider. Specifically, that's a spinnerack. Spin-her-ack. Spin-her-ack? I hardly know ack. Okay, that was really dumb. Alright. Shiny Chimecho might actually be a pretty cool Pokemon to check out. Well, actually, I don't know what the shiny for that is, so... Relax. Just let the serenity of the music take you away as you sit here hatching eggs, potentially getting a shiny. That flashed. I saw that flash. I saw that bright flash. I swear to you, they put more, sometimes they put more emphasis into the flash that makes me feel like it's gonna be the shiny, but then it's not, and it enrages me when that happens. Hi, don't mind me, just taking your cherry berry. Damn it. That's not what I wanted. I wanted a shiny, not you. Anyway, Speaking of shinies, I probably have like more shinies in my list roster, but I am always looking for some new suggestions if anybody has any that they would like to give. So let me know. I'll look it up, and if it's good, I'll put it on my list. Oh, almost didn't notice that. Honestly, like, another Pokemon that I would really like to get a shiny for someday would be a shiny Yanma. I actually have a shiny Yanma that I found in Legends Arceus, which was super cool. And I'm so happy I found it, but it was like, it's in my Arceus game, not this one, and I would like it to be in this one if possible. Yeah, I caught you on that one, suck face. What the? Oh my god! Why are there so many of these like tiny ass Pokemon? Oh, is there? Oh yeah, there's. Wait, press the button to open the map. There we go. There's an outbreak of Swaddle over here. I should have checked to see if there was an outbreak for the Pokemon that we did. There's an outbreak for Mightyena over there. Ooh, that might lead to Poochyena too. I head over there. I head over to that location, and if there are some Poochyena in there, then I definitely want to hang around. If it's just specifically Mightyena, then I'm just gonna go back. Hey, Boss One, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. I already have a shiny Mightyena too, so hanging around in here, if it's just strictly Mightyena, is kind of pointless. But if Poochyenas are here, then I am definitely gonna go for that. How you feeling about 10 Gen, Tom? Or Gen 10. 10 Gen. Gen 10. To be honest, well, the only thing I really know about it is the titles. I have not looked up the trailer yet. Mainly because I just don't want the... I don't want to know, like, the spoilers just yet. I don't want to know all the information just yet. Bro, there's no pooches around here. Thank you, Tom. Finally, there's some decent content to watch. YouTube has been dry. Happy to provide. Also, welcome to the stream, Mr. Noah. How you doing? Hope all is well. Yeah, I think it's just strictly Mighty Anna's in here. Hey, what's up, Mike? Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well, bud. See, blink, like, I can see, like, the tiny little differences in, like, how Pokemon are flashing. And it always makes me think the shiny's gonna pop up right then and there. Pick it up. There we go. Alright, one more pass into the Mighty Anna territory. Looking for some pooches. Not a single pooch. Just Mighty. Alright. This is not giving us anywhere good, so we'll just go back to the spot. Hear me out, doesn't like an ice cold lemonade sound amazing right now? I mean, I haven't drank lemonade in a long time. But it is winter where it's at, and it's where I'm at right now, and I'm not... I mean, I'm drinking, like, cold root beer, so that's not that much different, but... I guess if I wasn't drinking... What's that? Oh, that's a swaddle. I guess if I wasn't drinking root beer, then I probably would be drinking lemonade, maybe. No, don't do this to me, Perch. For me, I don't care if it's summer or winter. I drink lemonade all the time. That's how I feel with, like, ice cream. But ice cream also has sugar, so maybe that plays a factor into it. Well, lemonade's got sugar in it too, so... I remember that WWE meme, the one with the guy peeking in. That was very memeable. Was it the guy who... Was it John Cena saying, "Are you sure about that?" That's an old meme. All the good stuff's got sugar in it, man. Yeah, that's true. That's probably why root beer tastes so good. Not really. It was when Mojo Rawley peeked into Eric Rowan's cage. It was the one I sent, I think, Tom. Okay, well, then I have no idea which one you're talking about. Devastated when Cena retired, were you, Tom? Not really. That's only because I'm not a wrestling fan. Of course, you had to hatch right there. You better at least be a shiny if I'm gonna get Yongoosed. Asking you will be denied. I wasn't devastated at John Cena's retirement because you can't see. God damn it. I just want to see a little bit of yellow. Just a little bit of yellow. Why? How many times am I gonna get Yongoosed? Nope. Yeah, this is where I am now. Alright. I don't know. I am not confident about that one. Yeah, no, it looked about the same. Tom, I have a question. When are you gonna play the Resident Evil games? I don't know. Resident Evil has never really been my thing. Like, I've only seen, like, a little bit of gameplay of Resident Evil 7. It's just never been a franchise that I was particularly interested in. So, I need a lot of convincing to play it. A lot of recommendations. Real question, Thomas, when are you gonna play Majora's Mask? I'm joking. Never, because fuck that game. I cannot tell you how infuriating that game made me. Like, it's... Like, there were just so many things in that game that I never would have been able to figure out. If I wasn't using a guide, I would have just been lost and stressed the entire time. And I would have quit. I probably would have quit a lot sooner. Hey, what's up, Zeta? Welcome to the stream, buddy. How you doing? Hope all is well. But I think that's the worst part of it, is even when I was using a guide, I still couldn't get past Twin Mold. So that was just a sign of just like, this is a stupid game. I never want to play it ever again. I feel an itch in my ear. There you go. Ugh. Drive me nuts. I wonder if you want to try Bubsy. It's a mascot character like Mario and Sonic. He's kind of like Mario's heroism and Sonic's witty one-liners. Bubsy? Never heard of it. Something to consider. Yeah, I've never heard of him before. There's so many bugs out tonight. A lot of bugs, a lot of wolves. lot of weird water flipperless things. Doing fine? Glad you're doing fine, Zeta. Tom, did you ever beat the pit of 100? That says 1,000, but it's 100. Did you ever beat the pit of 100 trials or whatever from Paper Mario? I'm assuming. Well, there's two pit of 100 trials that I know of. 1,000-Year Door and Super Paper Mario. 1,000-Year Door, I don't think I actually did. I did it like I did it for a couple of sub-specials, and I was at the end. Like, I got to the final boss, but I don't think I ever beat it. It was kind of hard. And I don't think I've picked it up since. And I never touched Pit of 100 Trials in Super Paper Mario. I was just eager to move on to the next game after I beat it. That new game, Bubsy 4D, I think. If you like Mario-style games with a bit of witty, fun something to keep an eye on. Uh-huh. Did they ever do Pit of 100 Trials in the other Paper Mario games? Like in a later, like they didn't do one in, I know they didn't do one in the original Paper Mario, but did they ever do it in the ones after Super Paper Mario, like Sticker Star, Color Splash, and Origami King? Because I never actually looked it up. Pick this stuff up. So half of the time I can't even pick up anything. The game just doesn't want to pick anything up. Yeah, I was talking about 1,000-Year Door. I don't know why I said 1,000. Now thinking about that, that would have been crazy. Lol. Yeah, to go through 1,000 levels of unrelenting difficulty. Honestly, I didn't know there was one in Super Paper Mario. Oh yeah, there is. There's one in both flip side and flop side. And you gotta do both of them. In fact, I think you gotta do I think you gotta do the flip side one, and then you do flop side twice. Because I think it makes you go back after reaching the end saying, oh, you'll get your prize if you do the flop side and pivot on your trials yet again. And then once you do it again, you get like this extra fight, which is like no spoilers for me, but there's but it does something a little interesting. If you ever wanted to go back to the 100 trial someday, if you wanted to, I don't know, because I haven't picked up Paper Mario in a long time. I know, like, I could have picked it back up when the 1,000-Year Door remake came out, which is probably surprising that I imagine it's surprising to hear that I didn't pick up that game, the remake, because I've talked about how much I love 1,000-Year Door. Like, I put it at the top of my list of favorite Paper Mario games. And of course, there's Vivian also is a part of that game, and everybody knows how much I love Vivian. Really, the only reason I didn't pick up that game is because, well, one, it was a remake, and we all know my feelings on remakes, and two, I had already played 1,000-Year Door on the channel already, so I mean, it wasn't that long ago, or, well, I mean, it was some time since I had played 1,000-Year Door by the time the remake came out, so I suppose there had been some time that had passed, but personally, I didn't really see a point in playing it again on the channel, since most likely it was probably just going to be the exact same thing with, like, a fresh coat of paint and maybe some, like, extra bonus game content, which is most of the time not all that interesting. Like, it's just low effort stuff that it's just never really intrigued me from that remakes tend to usually go for. So I never picked it up. The only way I could ever see myself picking up the remake is if people really want me to do a I don't know, a revisited series. But again, I don't want to it to be just like the exact same. Well, I mean, it is the same. It is technically like the same game and all that. But I want to a part of me kind of wants to do something different if I were to pick up the game again. Like, I don't know what I would do differently though. Like, I suppose add like an extra challenge, but I don't know what other challenge I could do to it. I don't know. Tom, you don't have to lie to me. We know you all wanted to see Vivian in HD. Hey, Vivian is beautiful no matter which video quality she's in. But yeah, I have a particular issue with playing the same thing again, and like, you know, because I feel like I might wind up doing everything the same way as the first time, so it's like, what's the point? It's also probably why, if Nintendo ever does decide to make a re-release or a port for Twilight Princess on the Switch, I probably won't be buying that either, because again, I already played Twilight Princess, which again, great game. I enjoyed playing it, but I can't see myself picking it up to play it again. It just to wind up doing the exact same thing, you know? Doing a sleep lock of it would be fun, not gonna lie. Ooh, damn, I've not done a sleep lock for so long. I tried to do, I think the last sleep lock I tried to do was Pokemon, actually, which kept failing because of my damn internet. Some things never change, huh? And I think I failed at it too. A lot of people do badge-only runs well. They don't upgrade the health or power. Oh, jeez. That sounds so difficult, though. Have you played the God of War games? No. But 2018 and Ragnarok do look like a lot of fun that I would consider playing those games. Not so much the originals, because I don't know. I feel like the originals wouldn't quite hit as hard for me as the Norse mythology games would. Although if you guys want me to do the original trilogy, maybe then I would consider it. Because it would be kind of silly to like do like selective picking for like a game in for a series of games, you know? Actually, I know you can get God of War 2018, and I think Ragnarok on Steam, right? Can you get the original God of War game trilogies on Steam as well? Because I think that's the only way I'd be able to play it. Otherwise, I'd need to find a way to play old PS games, which that might be a little outside of my capabilities. If it's easy for me to get it on Steam, then I would consider playing all 5 of those games. That is probably the only way that I would be okay with it. And also having a lot of people recommend that I do those games. Yeah. They're remaking the original trilogy, I heard. So consider it. I'm gonna port that on Steam. I need to trim my beard at some point. It's starting to get a little too shaggy. Tom, as we know, with your very calm and peaceful nature playing video games, I recommend you play Dark Souls. That sounds like I am going to have several aneurysms before I even get through like half of the game. Dark Souls is like another game that I don't feel like I could ever get into. Shit. I ain't getting Yongoos. I'm getting mauled over here by a pack of them. Is it just me, or did these eggs hatch faster than I expected? So what they're doing for the God of War Trilogy remake is they're rebuilding the game from the ground up. It's pretty crazy if you ask me. Are they gonna get it in the like, God of War 2018 style? That would be pretty nuts. Someone call bartender. Tom's out of root beer. Yes, bartender, please give me another one. I'm still feeling... I don't know, what do drunk people sound like? I've never been drunk before, so I have no idea. Well, that sounds kind of stupid. If I was drunk, then I wouldn't be able to know. Now I'm just seeing like... Now I'm just constantly seeing differences in the flashes. Not to mention they brought back the original Kratos voice actor for the remakes. Damn. That voice has got to be like pretty different compared to how it was before. Tom's ready for another round, lol. Well, I'm trying to cut back on sugar, actually, which, honestly, ever since I started living in my own space, I think I've actually cut down my sugar intake quite a bit. I'm not gorging on so much sugar as I used to. I think it's probably because I'm buying my own groceries now. I'm a lot more money sensitive, I guess. I mean, I was always money sensitive, but like more so now because again, I'm buying my own stuff. And it's just like, okay, I need to make sure that I'm not gonna be buying anything that I don't need, and that I'll still survive, you know? I mean, I'm still buying root beer and all that. But root beer is just the one thing, is one of those things where, it's one of the things that, okay, let me start over. People always have that one thing that they just simply cannot live without, and root beer is the thing that I cannot live without. Hey, what's up, Zach? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well, Majombo. Are you looking forward to Pokemon wins and waves next year? Yeah. I mean, as much as the next guy, I actually don't know all the details for those games. Like, I don't know, I don't know what, like, I haven't seen the trailer for it, and I'm kind of trying to put that on hold until the game starts coming out and we get a little more information. I'm not sure about it, but I haven't played a Pokemon game since X and Y. Well, you got plenty of time before Winds and Waves come out. And there's plenty of other Pokemon games that you can play on Switch right now. Honestly, drinking-wise, sparkling water is amazing. At least where I live, I notice it's cheaper than normal pop. I mean, I did try drinking that for a while. And, like, I like the taste and all. But I stopped drinking it after learning that some sparkling waters, like bubbly, which is what we were drinking at the time, they put something in it that's like not very healthy. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was like a certain... But there was like a certain substance that gives it its unique flavoring that is not particularly good for the body. I don't quite remember. I'm just I haven't quite looked into it, but my dad But my dad looks into these sorts of things, and he's pretty smart about this kind of stuff. I mean, I'm too broke for a Switch, Majumbo. Oh. You could probably find a used one for a cheap price. Sparkling water is a good substitute for plain soda, I think. Yeah, but still. Probably artificial sweetener. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Like, I think it's... Yeah, I think it's the artificial sweetener that was the thing that was not the healthiest. But honestly, like, these days... And I've been living in my own space now for over a month now. And the only things I really drink these days is like 1 can of root beer when I'm streaming. A lot of water. Like I have a bottle of water at work, and then I have a little bit of water in the morning and a bit of water for dinner that I cook for myself. And I started eating cereal again, so I drink milk as well. So that's really all I drink in my day-to-day life now. Honestly, not a bad way to live. I am doing things in a more minimalistic style because again, I got to be more conscious about how I spend my money. But I think I got it pretty much covered. Yeah, when I drink sparkling water, I pick the plain version, just straight sparkling water. I always just went with just straight up, no flavor. See, that's the thing that's got me worried is like, maybe straight sparkling water is the healthier option, but how does it really taste? I mean, I suppose I could just get one and find out, but I don't know. I think I've gotten to the point in my life where I'm doing better, maybe I'm not in like the greatest shape ever, but I think I'm in better shape than I was before. So yeah, I'm just kind of And I think having 1 root beer a day is like fine, because again, I'm not gorging so much on sugar. So having a little sugar is fine. When you have a lot of it, it's like it's not good for you. Tom, did you know that Sun and Moon is now 10 years old? Really? 10 years old. Oh my god, I feel old now. Like, I remember the day when someone was saying that Generation 1 was like 20 years old. Obviously, it's older now by like 30 years. That's still, holy crap, that is so many years of Pokemon. I suppose that's the perk of being the cornerstone of the early 2000s. Nostalgia tends to entrap people. Okay. Just one hatch. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Because we hit the 1 hour mark, I'm gonna take a quick ad break, and then when we come back, we'll get right back in it. So, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Yeah, my internet decided to crap out again, so that's rather annoying. We're back now. Alright, let's get back to the shiny hunt. Can I give you something? In-game? Well, actually, I'm not really accepting traits right now, unfortunately. But welcome to the stream. Fish, how you doing? Hope all is well. It tastes different from normal water, honestly. For me, I like carbonation more than the flavor. Well, I bet it does taste different. I'm just wondering, like, if it's how much different compared to, like, bubbly and such. What the frick? No, cutie fly. Annoying old. Time sure does fly when you're enjoying Pokemon games, doesn't it? Yeah, isn't it great? That's one of the reasons why I opted to make shiny hunting a full-time experience. Or like a full-time experience, a full-time game into the schedule. It's just a nice way to it's just very calm. It's very nice to hunt and also have a chance for a great conversation. So it's always a good time when it comes to shiny hunting. Even if we're not like talking a whole lot, I still enjoy it because it's more calm. And I personally need the calmness. If I'm like, because I can't do like high stakes games or like competitive games like all the time. One, because I am extremely competitive in video games, so I feel like I just keep getting stressed out all the time. And two, being able to this sort of setting gives us an opportunity to just be able to talk and have like some real conversations. Not that we don't ever have conversations outside of streams like this, but this kind of setting just gives a lot more opportunities for that, and like have more conversations to talk with and to just to enjoy ourselves, which honestly I really like. I honestly feel like I can connect with my audience a lot more during a stream like this. Like, and again, I still enjoy doing like Let's Plays and other competitive-esque games and such. Obviously, I wouldn't be doing them if I didn't like them, obviously. But having something like this to just sort of break it all up, it feels good. And I enjoy every bit of it. I like the setup that we have. I like the streaming schedule that we have set up. I really think it makes. I mean, there will probably be some changes later down the line, but honestly, I feel like we have a good. What I have here makes for good weekly content. And again, having something like this break it up in the middle just makes it even better. So that's that Gen 10 is now 10 years old. Yeah. Jeez. Like 10 years ago. What was I doing 10 years ago, I wonder? Like I was literally 20 years old. So like I might have still been in college at that point, now that I think about it. Cuz I think I graduated high school by the time I was late 17 years old. And I spent like spent like 4 years in college or something like that. So yeah, I would have been in college by the time the Gen 7 games came out. Now look at me. I'm a 30-year-old man just sitting, relaxing, and streaming. Now that I think about it, I don't think I had this particular audience of mine 10 years ago when Gen 7 came out. Because I think, if I remember correctly, this channel started growing because I got rated by a very big YouTuber by the name of Vinny from the original 151 channel. Who, by the way, awesome dude. Everybody should go support him. I try my best to support him. I've just been like... off and on, I keep trying to, like, support his stuff in any way I can. It's just, you know, I'm trying to do my own thing as well. And, you know, life is a thing that exists. And I want to be able to, like, pursue my own goals while also trying to support good people and... oh, thank God. And that can be a little bit of a hard juggling act. Honestly, these are my favorite streams. Yeah, I quite enjoy them myself. But yeah, I remember specifically, like, he rated me at, like, I think during the tail end of my years in college. So, like, around my 4th year of college. So yeah, I don't think this channel had cracked 100 subs before during the time that Gen 7 came out of those Pokemon games, which is like unreal. So much has changed in these past 10 years. From Generation 7 of Pokemon to now of near Gen 10. Gen 10 is coming soon. So much has happened. So much has changed in my life and in my streaming life. A lot of it good. A few bad things. But there has been a lot more good that has come since that day when I got rated by Vinny of the original 151, that I have learned to take the good with the bad. And I honestly could not be happier where I am right now. Like, obviously, there's going to be a few things in my life that I want changed, and I want to be able to enhance my life even more. In fact, there's one particular thing that I have been trying to make happen. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a slow going process. I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't. This is a particular part of life that I have struggled for years. I've never had any success in. So if that gives you any indication as to what it is that I'm trying to do. And there's probably going to be a lot more things that I'll be seeking for, hoping to, like, seek some change into my life. I mean, I've already made, like, quite a big change when I decided to move into my own space and start looking after myself. But honestly, I'm very happy where I'm at. I honestly cannot complain. I am very happy where I am. I'm happy with things in my work life, my personal life, and in my streaming life. And I'm never gonna stop pushing myself, pushing this channel to reach newer heights. And someday when I'm like really old and decrepit, we're gonna have a lot of fond memories saved forever in the interwebs that is YouTube. Just saved here forever. And I think that's pretty neat that we just have these memories just readily available to watch whenever we want, because like so many great memories from just watching various content creators do different things. Like, you know, a channel I recently started watching again, Team Edge, the channel with J-Fred, Brian, and Bobby. I mean, it started with Matthias, but he phased out of Team Edge like later down the line, to the point where it became J-Fred, Brian, and then Bobby. Which honestly, I think it was a good change, but not for the reasons you're probably thinking. And even though they don't do Team Edge anymore, their content is still good. Like, I've been watching a lot of their videos, new and old, just watching whatever, because it's some good stuff. Like, I feel like Team Edge is just one of those channels that you can just always come back to, and you'll always have a good time, because they just have some really great stuff. And again, a lot of fond memories. So I'm hoping that when I get old and then I wind up deciding that I'm just unable to do YouTube and make content again, this channel will still exist, and everybody will be able to enjoy the memories that we've all shared from these streams, from all the content that we have shared together. Holy crap, I've been talking so much that I didn't even realize we were close to 200. How did that happen? I usually go to flea markets for one thing. I usually go for this thing called a bargain. You know how it is. Yeah, I imagine you can get some pretty good. You can get pretty good bargains. So damn, if this batch just right there, Puchiana. After this batch, it's gonna be 200. Like, how did we get to a point where this just happens, where the odds are supposed to be ever in my favor, but we're only 200 in, and we're still not getting anything. It's all making me feel sentimental. Well, I'm just speaking my mind. Honestly, like, when the time comes that I leave this planet for good, I want to go knowing that I provided some cornerstone of what's the right word I'm looking for? A cornerstone of release from all the crap that the world throws at us on a day-to-day basis. And that I help make it better. Even if it's just a little bit, it matters to me. I found the first 2 Iron Man movies for a pretty sweet deal. Oh yeah, you did mention that. Well, damn, that's 200. Shoot, I'm getting close to the end of my batch. Which is, damn, I thought this was gonna be enough, but it may very well not be. So that's a little frustrating. What do you think about movies with The Rock? I mean, I don't know if I've seen that many movies with The Rock in it. I think he's a good actor. I don't think there's a person alive who typically has. I don't think the average person has anything bad to ever say about The Rock. So yeah. It's weird because you don't realize how time flies. Like, I've been watching you for more years during my school timeline than I haven't. Yeah. I know that feeling. That's literally what I've done. That's literally what I did when I watched channels like Shay Carl, Smosh, I watched Annoying Orange for a while, but I kind of fell off of that. After a while. Nothing against Damebo and his creations or anything like that, but I don't know. There was just a certain point where it didn't hit as well for me as it used to, you know? But yeah, there were a lot of various creators, and again, Team Edge. Team Edge was one of those channels that I liked watching so much to help pass the time in my life, and again, be able to provide a cornerstone for release and to just laugh and be able to have a good time. I got a lot of movies because I knew before The Rock was a famous Hollywood actor, he was a well-known wrestler. Yeah. Pretty sure that's well-established territory. Sorry, there's something I needed to check. There have been a lot of wrestlers turned actors. There's The Rock, Dave Bautista, John Cena. There's probably a few more that I'm forgetting, but those are the three that I know for sure. Constantly checking. I heard Roman Reigns might be 1 foot out the door soon too. He's going to be playing Akuma in the new Street Fighter movie. There's gonna be a Street Fighter movie? Isn't there already a Street Fighter movie, technically? Probably from like the 90s and such. Did Hulk Hogan ever become an actor? He was... I know he was like the wrestler. But I'm wondering if he ever became an actor himself. Maybe he's the one who started the trend. But I literally have no idea because, again, I'm not much of a wrestling fan, so I don't know these things. Anytime I see a movie with The Rock in it, I always say, hey, it's The Rock, and that's pretty much it. Just randomly shout in the movie theater, hey, it's The Rock! And everybody in the movie theater just kind of looks at you like, yeah, okay then. They're making a new one and Roman Reigns as Akuma. That's cool. Oh, I'm getting tired. I need some sleep. Tell you something bother me? Let me tell you something, brother. Oh, okay. I read that completely wrong. Yeah, I don't quite have a full box of eggs, so I'm just gonna... I think I'm only gonna be able to do 2 more, or actually 3 more batches. And then we'll call it a stream. I hear they got Balrog played by 50 Cent. Oh, damn. Now there's a name I haven't heard in a long time. I know that's not the exact right quote, but I think the joke still landed. What? Oh, come on. I wasn't anywhere near you. I'm trying to be like super focused because there's so many green Pokemon in this tall grass. It makes it difficult to see. Oh gosh, stop yawning. One of the few downsides of doing these types of streams is that I don't have to be like, I don't have to focus all my energy into what I'm doing. Because when you're playing a competitive game, you gotta be like on the ball and be ready to make the right decision calls and such. You gotta get your attention focused up. But this, I don't need my focus up, so my body just kind of starts drifting into sleeping. So I start yawning a lot more. Like that. They have Jason Momoa as Blanca, so I think they're gonna paint him green for the movie, which is funny. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, was Jason Momoa ever a wrestler? I feel like he would have made for a good wrestler. That's another person that would have made the trend, but again, I have no idea. He hasn't? Oh. I don't know, he just looks so good. I feel like he'd fit right in. Well, my laziness has made me thirsty for about an hour. Let's see how long this continues. I still haven't gotten up to get something to drink, lol. Yeah, you may want to get some water soon, bruh. You may be able to survive like a week or two without food, but water you need like you wouldn't be able to last like 2 or 3 days without water. However, I think Jason Momoa and Roman Reigns look similar. Hey, I heard that Jason Momoa has agreed to play Lobo in an upcoming DC movie. I don't know which one. But I know that was a character that he really wanted to play. And I think it's finally going to happen. So, has that been confirmed? Is that a thing that's really going to be happening? Because I think he might actually kill that role. The good old H2O. Yep. See, that flash was different. Yes, yeah, I see you see how the flashing is different at various times? That throws me off so much. Give me something good. Okay. So I only have 2 batches left. This is getting ridiculous. I don't want people to shout Jason Momoa and Roman Reigns on screen. I mean, oh god, not again. The same spot too. I mean, if they look similar, it might wind up happening. I can imagine Tom with crazy looking hair and with a like detective board of of strings connecting to pictures saying the flashing. You can see how the flashing's different. I just have the meme of the board and just like wait, how does it go? It's like this or something. And you got the wall right, or you got the thing or the board right here. It's like I just turned into a video game conspiracy theorist. Come on, let's make the shiny happen. I'm feeling gypped right now. I don't know which studio is making the new Street Fighter movie, but if it has 2 wrestlers, it's a must-watch for me. I swear, that sounded different too. I feel like there was an extra sound in there to make that sparkling enhance. Nah, I'm really going insane. Okay, well, I'm not that far off from the 2-hour mark after these batches. Definitely more so than I was when I streamed last week. I don't know, it's just, my brain has, like, been able to pick up, like, small little differences, because I see the same thing over and over and over again, and eventually you start seeing small little differences that you wouldn't have noticed otherwise. I don't feel like I'm crazy, but I'm definitely sounding crazy when it comes to this sort of thing. I think it's crazy because it has not 1, not 2, but 3 wrestlers from what I was told. No, it's just one other wrestler. So what is it? It has Cena, Roman. I almost called him Ronnie by accident. What was the third one? Did I grab this? Yeah, I did. Maybe even 4. They cast Guile as Cody Rhodes. You mean Cody Rhodes as Guile? I had no idea who Cody Rhodes is. When I think of WWE, I always think of that Scooby-Doo crossover episode. Dude, is there any kind of crossover that Scooby-Doo hasn't done? Because they did one with, they've done a lot of crossovers with, like, Batman. They did a crossover with, Courage the Cowardly Dog. I know that for a fact. Oh, they did one with, Supernatural. And that was, I think, around the time that, Scooby-Doo started shifting away from people in Halloween masks to actual monsters and ghosts and all sorts of evilry. Alright, this is the last one. Last one for the night. Come on, let's make this a shiny! Shiny, 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 shiny! You're the worst. Alright. Well. So, I have failed yet again. Okay, I'm looking this up. Like, I thought for sure that the shiny odds are higher if you use a shiny Pokemon in the, my eye is itchy. I thought the odds of shiny were higher if you use a shiny Pokemon in the breeding process. Pokemon are shiny odds better if you use a shiny Pokemon. Really? Okay, so apparently using a shiny Pokemon as a parent in breeding does not increase the odds of hatching a shiny Pokemon. Alright, well, I have been lied to. What a freaking surprise. Everybody lies to me. Anyway, we're gonna call it here. Tune in next week where we will hunt. We will continuously hunt for the Poochyena, the shiny Poochyena. By the looks of things, it doesn't hurt my odds using the shiny, so I'll probably still keep using it. Anyway, thank you guys for coming on out. I hope you all enjoyed your time here. Let's give thanks to the people who made this stream the best stream possible. Nothing for... No, okay. So I think we just have our gold and platinum tier members. We have Ash as our gold member. We have Ashley, aka Little Ball of Fun, Daniel Perez, Heather Flanagan, Mike Flanagan, Top Secret Yoshi, and Zero Justice as our platinum members. Thank you all for coming on out. Okay, I just needed to wait. Get ready, because the next big Scooby-Doo crossover is here. Scooby-Doo and Tom Leo, the missing of the lost root beer. Dang, like a specialized root beer for, like the root beer to end all root beer. That'd be hilarious. Alright, I'm finding us a target. Ooh, I don't want to check that out later. Okay, I got one idea in mind, but I'm going to quickly go through. That's also a good person to check out as well. This one too. Yeah, we got options, guys. We've got quite a few options. So who do I want to go with though? Oh, you know what? Let's do this person. Oh, this is perfect. He just practically started his stream, so this'll be good for us. Slide it into the redirects. There we go. Alright, guys. Tonight's target is going to be duel. What the heck? Some weird stuff going on. Tonight's target is going to be Ektrick, who is currently doing some shiny hunting in Legends Arceus. Ultimate hardcore shiny hunting? I'm not sure what that entails, but it sounds interesting. Let's go raid him by using the hashtag LeoRaid to let him know where we all came from. But guys, that is going to do it for this streaming vid. Let me know in the comments below what other games you'd like me to play. But until then, I am Tom Leo. You've been basically fantabulous people, and I am signing off. Thank you guys for watching. I will catch you in the next stream. Peace.